Has Samsung finally cracked the foldable code? Here's everything there is to know about the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4, from release date and pricing to the top new features of the big screen foldable. Much like the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4, the Z Fold 4 is more of a refinement than a redesign, sporting the same overall premium, sleek design as its predecessor with key improvements to its design and overall durability. The focus on durability has extended to the inner foldable 7.6 inches 120Hz display, arguably the more problematic of the phone's two displays. Samsung claims that the Z Fold 4 can withstand an impressive 200,000 folds, around 547 folds per day for a year, which should help alleviate some fears about long-term use of the foldable. As for the display size, the Fold 4 has a 6.2-inch cover display and a 7.6-inch, 7.4 if we account for rounded corners, main display. The foldable features an HD Plus Dynamic AMOLED 2X panel on the outside with a resolution of 2316 by 904 pixels alongside 120Hz adaptive refresh rate support, between 48Hz and 120Hz. On the other hand, the internal screen has a QXGA Plus Dynamic AMOLED 2X panel with a resolution of 2208 by 1786 pixels and up to a 120Hz refresh rate. It was previously reported that the Samsung Galaxy Fold 4 will have an S Pen slot, but that didn't happen. The foldable retains the support for S Pen with no built-in slot to house the accessory. As such, you will have to rely on a cover with an S Pen loop if you want to keep the S Pen with your Fold 4. The Z Fold 4 ships with Android 12L with Samsung One UI 4.1.1 running on top of it. Google released Android 12L as a special build for larger screen Android devices such as foldable phones and tablets. The most notable addition to Android 12L that you'll notice out of the box is that the Z Fold 4 has a taskbar at the bottom of the screen. The taskbar looks a lot like the taskbar in Windows 11 or the dock in Mac OS. It gives you a place to keep your favorite or most used apps, and have them always present and ready to open. It sounds basic, but the taskbar has completely changed how I use the Z Fold 4. The Galaxy Z Fold 4 is powered by the latest Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor and comes with 12GB of RAM alongside a choice of 256GB, 512GB, or 1TB internal storage. The 1TB storage option is new to the Galaxy Z Fold 4. The previous generation only offered the former two storage options, and will satisfy everyone who needs a lot of storage for media or takes a lot of photos. There's an array of sensors including a side-mounted fingerprint sensor, which I absolutely love on the Galaxy Z Fold 3, that you should be able to swipe down on to show your notifications. One of the biggest complaints about previous Galaxy Z Folds has been the cameras just aren't up to par with what you'd expect on a phone that costs $1,800. With the Galaxy Z Fold 4, Samsung upgraded the cameras to what's effectively the same camera system used in the Galaxy S22 Plus. That means you get a 50-megapixel wide camera, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide and a 10-megapixel telephoto camera with 3x optical zoom and 30x digital space zoom. There's also a 10-megapixel front-facing camera, and the under-display camera is 4 megapixels. But the under-display camera is disappointing. It's only 4 megapixels and it just doesn't look all that great. It's definitely not a camera you'll want to take selfies with. The Galaxy Z Fold 4 features the same battery capacity as the Galaxy Z Fold 3. The 4,400 mAh battery is an acceptable capacity, but after using it for 2 weeks, I think it needs a slightly bigger battery. On average, the Galaxy Z Fold 4 lasts more than 24 hours on a full charge, with around 5 to 7 hours of screen on time with a mix of usage between the main screen and the cover screen. Last but not the least, here's how much the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4 costs. 256GB costs $1,799. 512GB costs $2,009. 1TB costs $2,249.